Emma's Adventure at the Summer Festival. Chapter 1, The Invitation. It was a warm, sunny morning when Emma woke up to the sound of birds chirping outside her window. She stretched and yawned, feeling excited for the weekend. Summer had just begun, and Emma loved spending her days outside, riding her bike or playing with her friends. But today felt different. As she made her way downstairs for breakfast, she noticed something on the kitchen table, an envelope with her name on it. "Good morning, Emma." Her mom greeted her with a smile. "There's a little surprise for you." Emma sat down, curious. She opened the envelope and pulled out a colorful invitation. It read, "You're invited to the annual summer festival. Join us for a day of fun, games, and delicious treats. The festival starts at noon this Saturday in Willow Town Square." Emma's heart raced with excitement. She had heard about the summer festival before, but this would be her first time going. She couldn't wait to tell her best friend Lily. Emma quickly finished her breakfast and ran to the phone. "Lily, did you get an invitation to the summer festival too?" she asked eagerly. "I did," Lily replied, her voice just as excited. "It's going to be amazing. My parents said they'll take me, and we can spend the whole day together." Emma grinned. "I can't wait. Let's meet there at noon." With plans set, Emma spent the rest of the day dreaming about all the fun they were going to have at the festival. Chapter 2, A Festive Welcome. The day of the summer festival arrived, and the air buzzed with excitement. Emma and her family drove to Willow Town Square, where colorful banners and balloons decorated the streets. As they approached, Emma could hear the joyful sounds of laughter, music, and the distant whirring of carnival rides. "Wow," Emma whispered as they stepped out of the car. The town square had been completely transformed. There were stalls selling ice cream, popcorn, and cotton candy. Game booths lined the streets, offering stuffed animals and prizes. And in the center of it all stood a giant Ferris wheel, its lights twinkling in the afternoon sun. "There's Lily," Emma said, spotting her friend near the entrance. She waved excitedly, and Lily ran over, holding her parents' hands. "Hi, Emma. Can you believe how amazing this place looks?" Lily said, her eyes wide with wonder. "I know. I don't even know where to start," Emma replied. "How about we go on the Ferris wheel first?" Lily suggested. "It looks so fun." Emma agreed, and the two friends, with their parents, made their way to the Ferris wheel. Chapter 3, Up in the Sky. The Ferris wheel towered above them as they stood in line. Emma felt a flutter of nervousness in her stomach, but the excitement quickly took over. When it was finally their turn, Emma and Lily climbed into one of the colorful seats. As the Ferris wheel slowly lifted them into the sky, Emma looked out over the festival. From up here, she could see everything: the people walking below, the game booths, the food stalls, and even the nearby park with its green, open fields. "Look at the view," Lily exclaimed, pointing to the horizon. "You can see the whole town from up here." Emma smiled. "It's beautiful." The Ferris wheel spun gently, and for a few moments, it felt like they were flying. The cool breeze brushed against their faces, and they laughed as the ride brought them higher and higher. Emma's nervousness melted away, replaced by pure joy. As they reached the top, the Ferris wheel paused for a moment, giving them a perfect view of the sunset beginning to form in the distance. The sky was painted with shades of pink, orange, and purple. "This is the best day ever," Emma said softly. When the ride finally came to a stop, Emma and Lily hopped off, their hearts still racing with excitement. Chapter 4, The Carnival Games. After the Ferris wheel, the girls decided to try their luck at the game booths. The first booth they saw was a ring toss game, where players had to throw rings onto bottles to win a prize. "I want to win that big teddy bear," Emma declared, pointing to the giant stuffed bear hanging from the top of the booth. "You can do it, Emma." Lily cheered. Emma handed the man at the booth a ticket and took her rings. She focused hard, aiming carefully before throwing the first ring. It clinked off the bottle and missed. Almost. Lily encouraged. Emma tried again, this time throwing the ring a little softer. It landed perfectly around the neck of a bottle. "You did it!" Lily shouted. Emma grinned with pride as the man handed her the giant teddy bear. "This is amazing. I've never won something this big before." With the teddy bear in her arms, Emma and Lily continued to explore the festival, trying different games and laughing together. They played the balloon dart game, the fishing pond game, and even tried a beanbag toss. Both girls won small prizes, but Emma's teddy bear remained the star of the day. Chapter 5: A Mysterious Lost Balloon. As the afternoon wore on, Emma and Lily took a break to enjoy some ice cream. While they sat on a bench near the park, Emma noticed a little boy nearby who looked upset. He was holding a string, but there was no balloon attached to it. "Oh no," Emma said. "He must have lost his balloon." Lily nodded. "Let's go see if we can help." They approached the boy, who was wiping his eyes. "What happened?" Emma asked gently. "My balloon flew away," the boy sniffled. "It was red, and I really liked it." Emma looked up at the sky and scanned the area. "We'll help you find it," she said. The girls searched high and low around the park. Finally, after a few minutes, Emma spotted the red balloon stuck in the branches of a tall tree. "There it is!" she exclaimed. The girls tried to reach it, but the balloon was too high. Just then, a kind festival worker walked by and noticed their problem. "Need some help?" he asked with a smile. Emma and Lily nodded, and the worker used a long stick to carefully pull the balloon down from the tree. He handed it back to the boy, who beamed with happiness. "Thank you," the boy said, clutching his balloon tightly. Emma smiled, feeling proud that they had been able to help. It was just a small act of kindness, but it made the day even more special. Chapter 6: The Lantern Parade. As the sun began to set, the festival took on a magical glow. String lights hung from the trees, and lanterns lit up the pathways. The final event of the night was the Lantern Parade, where everyone at the festival would light a lantern and walk together through the town. Emma and her family, along with Lily and her parents, each received a lantern. The lanterns were colorful and beautifully decorated, with delicate patterns that glowed softly in the evening light. "This is going to be so magical," Lily said, holding her lantern carefully. The parade began, and Emma felt like she had stepped into a fairy tale. The lanterns floated gently above them, casting a warm glow over the festival. The sound of soft music filled the air, and the town square was transformed into a sea of twinkling lights. As they walked, Emma thought about everything that had happened that day: the fun rides, the games, helping the little boy, and the beautiful sunset. It had been a perfect day, full of adventure and happiness. Chapter 7: Saying Goodbye. After the parade, it was time to go home. Emma and Lily were both tired from the excitement of the day, but their hearts were full of joy. "Today was the best day ever," Emma said, hugging her teddy bear tightly. Lily nodded in agreement. "I wish the festival could last forever." As they said their goodbyes, Emma knew that even though the day was over, the memories would last forever. She had shared a wonderful adventure with her best friend, and she couldn't wait for next year's festival. As they drove home, Emma leaned back in her seat and closed her eyes, already dreaming about the next adventure that awaited her.